Today, let's talk about one of the most confusing and damaging patterns in a family: the guilt trap. Have you ever ended a phone call with a parent and felt a heavy, sinking feeling of obligation? Maybe you heard a familiar phrase like, "After everything I've sacrificed for you," or, "I guess I won't be happy until you are." You might try to set a simple boundary, only to be told how much your decision is hurting them, making you feel selfish for wanting a life of your own. This isn't love. It's a form of emotional control that makes love feel transactional, like a debt you can never repay. Parents who use this tactic often aren't malicious. They're usually repeating patterns from their own upbringing. They might constantly remind you of their financial struggles or the career they gave up for you. As a result, you learn to suppress your own needs. Asking for anything feels like you're adding to their burden, so you stop asking. Even as an adult with your own money, you might hesitate to buy nice things for yourself, feeling a lingering sense of unworthiness, as if you don't deserve a life better than the one they had. This dynamic is often filled with confusing mixed messages. A parent might say, "Don't worry about me, I'm fine," while letting out a heavy sigh. Or they'll say, "We just want you to be happy," but then add, "But you'd be so much more successful if you just followed our advice." You're trapped in a cycle of reassurance and disappointment, leaving you feeling anxious, insecure, and constantly questioning your own judgment. You may have been told you were spoiled or had it easy, completely invalidating the intense pressure you felt. Your home, which should have been a safe harbor, felt more like a place where you had to perform to earn your keep. In psychology, this pattern is known as guilt induction or emotional manipulation. When a parent constantly emphasizes their sacrifices, they are unconsciously making you responsible for their happiness. This creates a powerful sense of obligation that can control your behavior well into adulthood. Every time you try to assert your independence and it's met with a guilt trip, you retreat. After a fight, you're the one left wondering, "Was I too harsh? Am I ungrateful?" You end up apologizing just to relieve the crushing weight of the guilt. The most damaging part of this cycle is that it can erase your sense of self. You become so focused on managing your parents' feelings that you lose touch with your own. This is a form of emotional parentification, where the child becomes the emotional caretaker for the parent.